This is Croydon Radio.
The eyes, they are the windows of the soul, because you can always gauge a person's mood, happy, sad, many illnesses, and one of them being tumours, and it is just such a small organ, but you can tell so much about a person's makeup from their eyes. You look for the normal, and then when you start seeing the abnormal, that's when you start investigating. In my book, people should be having regular eye checkups, because it's always when we lose something, that's when people sort of think, oh, I wished I had. Whereas there are opticians and optometrists out there. It's like the dentist. You're supposed to have 6 monthly checks, and even if you don't have 6 monthly, even yearly checks, I would love to see people now on a regular basis from childhood. I've had about 5 children in all now that have had brain tumours. Took last Christmas off because prior to that, on a Christmas Eve for sort of 3 years running, I did end up with 3 tumours coming in every Christmas Eve. A lot of people at that time were putting it down to the stress of Christmas, the headaches that they were experiencing. But decided on the Christmas Eve, I suppose, when all they could relax, but their headaches were still there, that they did come into us, and unfortunately they were diagnosed with brain tumours.
How big do you think the tumour would be before where you can see it?
Well, it all depends where it's sitting and whether it's hitting the back of the eye, so that they create like the eyes are quite not right, and you can see that there's something going on, so it's always compare and contrast, rule out everything, So I would always say, if you're going to go and have checks, always try and stay with the same optometrist. They will have your history. My biggest thing is people taking responsibility for their health promotion or their looking after themselves.
Have you ever had people come back to you and say, like, thank you because you found their tumour? Or I always think about going back. I went back to my optician. I went to Vision Express and just said thank you to the lady, because I was like, thank you for taking the time to double check. Yeah. I was really thankful. Yes. I went in there all emotional, like, thank you so much.
Yes. I mean, if you actually was on my unit, I could show you all the thank yous. And that's another reason why I do what I do, because again, with the eyes and out of the 5 senses, I feel it's the worst thing for people to lose, because if you lost your hearing, you can still see. If you lost your speech, you can still, but when you have no vision, and you experience the difficulty in what you've got, but when you've got none at all, and that can happen suddenly as well with other eye problems, people end up really shocked and not being able to cope. And that's why I would love to see eyes being promoted. The body never ceases to amaze me. Just coming away from tumours, I had a young man that had 2 eyes but had lost the vision in his left eye due to a squint, so there was never any vision. The unfortunate thing was he had an accident and he lost his good eye, but the left eye decided it was going to come alive again.
So it kicked
It kicked in, and he actually he didn't get perfect vision, but he certainly got a little bit more. There's always things that still surprise me after all these years, and I'm a great believer in never give up. You don't know.
I think that,
You don't know, and you don't know how the body's going to react. If you've got a positive outlook on things and think, okay, and take it in with strong. But everybody's different, and the body is different, and it all depends how your body is going to react in a situation, So I was really shocked at that one. I thought, oh, good for you,
Thank you very, very
You're
much.
welcome.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
And that was really encouraging. So thank you.